The best quest game just got even better. Contractors, hands down, the best quest game for sure. The only game that even comes close to it as a standalone game is Ghost of War, and they're still in their actual beta / testing / app lab game phase. This is a full complete game that has given us full-on mods without needing a PC. The most complete quest game without ever needing a PC is Contractors. And Contractors has announced today or yesterday, depending on when you're watching this video, they have announced the fact that they opened up their alpha test for their Battle Royale. The only Battle Royale that's really sticking out and that's known right now is Population 1. And Ghost of War gives us somewhat of a Battle Royale format. Not even close. The best game, hands down, is giving us a full Battle Royale experience, which is going to be fast, which is going to be athletic, which is going to be more. K-Man Studio doing this for us as Quest as a standalone continuously blows my mind, and it is so weird because all of us want virtual reality to be this mainstream, but yet the game that is giving us everything they got is just, it goes under the radar. Now this could go back on Contractors Part 2 just because sometimes I try to look for their marketing. It's a little bit hard to see what they're promoting. I see like more of the people promoting them and their zombie mods and everything more than actual Contractors themselves, but hands down, that doesn't give it anything like that. So it really flies under the radar, and it's criminally underrated how much this game is not getting that recognition. Plus, probably the name Contractors too is not as vibrant and as cool looking as other games. Just people are probably judging it by the cover. This game is huge. Literally, I know there's tons of people who play Call of Duty right now that would love this game if it was marketed the right way. This has literally slide cancels, running, all Modern Warfare loadouts, all Modern Warfare games, Battle Royale now, zombies are in here, round-based zombies on all the best Call of Duty maps. These are all huge, and all of this you don't need a PC. And on top of this, the actual Battle Royale testing that I have announced on this channel, and it gets tons of views, and people are like, what is it? When is it? I haven't got the update on it. Well, we got the update. It's coming up. They have the sign up form and everything. And even on that, it's gonna be on a standalone. The testing is going to be on a standalone. Do you know how huge that is to not even involve PC VR? Contractors is just like, we're gonna do the test on just a quest. That is huge. Again, criminally underrated. All these people are always going for AAA games and mods and everything, which is cool. What Contractors has done for this spectrum alone is amazing. Even some of the biggest influencers right now that share Contractors are doing the PC VR version, and so therefore this quest version should be pushed and should be like, anyone that's using a quest should be jumping into this. This is crazy that they're even taking it to this level for us, to allow us to test, to allow us to have a Battle Royale, open map, open world type experience, and just being a standalone, similar to what Population 1 did, but they went for paid all the way back through. We don't know how Contractors Showdown is going to be taking this approach. They might be like a simple update. They did announce it will be a separate game, but again, the gaming world, the evolution, devs, all that stuff, everything can change on a stop of a dime, man. You could just like, they might just decide, oh, you know what, we just do an update and put Battle Royale in there, or you know what, it will be a separate game, or maybe it'll be paid for a little while and then go free to play. Like, you never know with the gaming industry these days, as it's always different now. What I do know about the industry these days, especially the VR industry, is that we've had AAA games. We've had Resident Evil 4, Medal of Honor, which I covered full sponsorship for, and then I did a Resident Evil 4 sponsorship also. Then you had the AAA with Assassin's Creed coming around. Still didn't even make half a nudge of what Resident Evil 4 gave us. Contractors going all in culturally, getting in. Their devs are amazing. They keep in touch with me. They work with us well. Since Pavlov Shack went paid, it's tough to find games like FPS games that are really putting their heart and soul into things, and Contractors is putting their heart and soul into stuff, and they should be rewarded for that. Contractors, hands down, is one of the coolest games that I've ever played in virtual reality. It's the only game that keeps me on my quest these days. Ghost of War, okay, but it's still a little bit too slow for me. A little bit janky at times. They will up it up because Ghost of War is literally Depending on who you are, you like Ghost of War as your favorite game on Quest, or you like Contractors as your favorite game on Quest. Again, different types of games, different situations. One's like Escape from Tarkov, one's like Call of Duty. You want extraction, you want slow stuff, kind of like the way Onward was, but Ghost of War takes over that Onward / Pavlov Shack experience, but with social interaction wise, not actually the way Pavlov Shack played as a multiplayer, but talking and being goofy. Or if you want a full competitive range notion of gameplay, then Contractors is where it's at for VR esports, for Battle Royale now, for mods, for a complete game that is running amazingly. When I play this game on a standalone, I'm like, this is the way a game should be looking right now. At least at Quest's standards, for sure, for a standalone. It is so cool that they are continuously doing this for us, and I can't thank them enough. It boggles my mind that this game is not like as known as it should be right now. It is insane. I've seen other people, like what I said, I've seen other people like say stuff about it, like especially sharing like the zombie mods. I've shared tons of zombie mods and stuff on this channel. They get great views. I've shared tons of tutorials on how to do all that, great views. I've shared about the Battle Royale, great views, but for some reason it just doesn't stick the way it's going on that marketing essential. And I'm telling y'all right now, and I'm here to back them up. I made a full video on Pavlov Shack beta because what they did was incredible for us, and I gave a whole dedication video to that, so make sure you're checking that out too, because that was my full thank you to them, because nobody really gave them a huge thank you for being as free for those many years and the amount of content they gave us for free for that long. Contractors now giving us even more content and putting us in, like, we always beg for things like this in the gaming industry, but yet we don't ever get these things delivered anymore. These are simple things that we thought were always supposed to be released at these types of scenarios, but now Contractors has given us this type of content this rapidly, and the only other person that's doing it also is Ghost of War. These two games right now are the Mount Rushmore of a Quest standalone, and we must continuously invest our time as a community, giving feedback, being involved, sharing clips, sharing humor and comedy, sharing insights and guns. This helps inspire the devs continuously go. At the end of the day, it's a business, and I'm a businessman, so I understand this from a business standpoint. We get inspired when people are involved, when people are sharing clips, when people are hitting us up. We're like, oh yeah, cool. Like it especially as devs in VR, right? VR has been a far more difficult to really get the ball rolling because it's such a niche market, and it's up to us to continuously push. That's why we have this channel, so that we ensure things like this do happen, to spread awareness for these guys, because again, Contractors, man, is absolutely incredible. And they need to be given their flowers right now for what they're doing for us, right? Making it an open alpha type registration, or a closed alpha test. Basically, if you register, you technically, anybody can register is what I mean, right? It's not like gonna launch with an open test, but it's a alpha closed test that anybody could register for. So what really is it called at this point, right? That means anybody can register, and that's crazy to have this Battle Royale format. Again, the Call of Duty in VR has given us everything, and yet it still goes way under the radar. And I would continuously say at the top of my lungs that this is literally the best Quest game, at least official game. Ghost of War is not literally on Quest yet. They're App Lab games, but once they get to the Quest store, I'm sure it'll be far more of a complete game. Contractors right now dominates hands down, giving us everything that we need, and I'm sure they're gonna continuously give us stuff as this rolls around. I'm excited. Please let me know if you have registered for it. Make sure you're registering for it, because I'm telling y'all right now, it's insane. So I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have a good one, man. Leave us a thumbs up, subscribe, because we will be having that type of content. When that game drops, I definitely can't wait to share content on that, man. Appreciate y'all. Peace.